Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode here on the MIgardener channel. I am Mr. MIgardener.
And I'm Mrs. MIgardener.
And you are going to watch a very exciting video because this is the first time you've seen the garden since probably mid-June. And I'm very sorry about that. However, we have a confession to make, and that is that we made a food forest, but it's not the type of food forest that you all are used to. So for any of the permaculture friends out there, you got your wish. We have a food forest. However, there's food amongst a forest of weeds. So we have a food forest in a way. I'm sure there's some food in there, so we're gonna do a harvest video for you all. And there's gonna be a series of harvest videos that we're very excited about. For instance, coming up in a next video you're going to want to watch, we're going to do a carrot harvest video, the very first MIgardener carrots ever, in fact, because we've done carrots at the house in like small batches, but never in ground here ever. So it'll be a first for that. And then also we're doing the annual potato harvest that everyone loves. So those two are coming up. Don't miss those. But today's just going to be a general garden walkthrough, show you kind of what's growing, showing you what got absolutely taken over by weeds that we did have, and also just picking anything else that we can find, because I'm sure there will be some stuff in there. And the very last thing is to kind of explain how it got this way. So this huge pile of weeds here, we started weeding, and we just eventually got to the point where we said, you know what, this has gotten too out of control, and it's gotten to the point where I feel like we're going to be doing this forever, and we're not really actually going to be able to enjoy the garden, enjoying the harvesting. Let's just stop, show the reality of gardening, because to be honest, this is the reality of gardening if you neglect your garden for 5 to 6 weeks. But I do want to hold you off before you click the unsubscribe button and say these guys are horrible gardeners, they let their garden get all weedy. This is actually a good lesson to beginning gardeners, that it is very important to stay up on your gardening. Life happens. Cindy and I, we got married, we went away for a week, we helped her move in for a week. I was then taken up for about a week. She started working. I started basically working on the MIgardener store for 2016, which has been about a week. So it's been about 5 to 6 weeks since we've gotten a chance to get up here. That will not be the case next year. Promise, 100% promise, that will not be the case next year. Because next year, I'm going to be done with school, and I will actually be able to make very regular trips over here so that we can maintain the garden like it was last year. So if you think my gardening skills are bad, check out last year's garden. I mean, it was amazing, right? Yeah. It was amazing last year. And so this is not a reflection of my gardening skills. This is the reflection of the reality of neglecting a garden. So just know that, and let's go see what we can find. I think it's going to be really fun still, and it'll kind of be like an Easter egg hunt, because there's tons of prizes awaiting us inside the food forest there. So let's go.
Let's go.
So we do have some stuff. You can see a lot over here. We got cabbage and Swiss chard and kale and stuff. Some weeds in there is the potatoes. Back there was the dill. That got taken over by basically lamb's quarter, which is edible actually, but it's just kind of too much. We got some beautiful peppers. Lots of basil, some tomatoes. The tomatoes got absolutely ravaged this year by blight. It was a bad year for blight. We had record amounts of rain and record amounts of cold weather, and it just decimated the tomatoes this year. I mean, just absolutely decimated. We had tomatoes here, completely decimated. Tomatoes here, completely decimated, except for this row of pretty good tomatoes. And then we have some more stuff over there, like squash, and our asparagus bed is over there. Hey, Cindy. So those are all taken over by weeds, but they are over there. You can see them. That little patch of green, that's all asparagus. So they look really great despite the weeds. Once we get the weeds out, we are going to get the weeds out. Once we get all the vegetables out, we're going to run a tiller through. We're going to till it all up. We're going to take all the weeds out, and we have a plan for next year that we're going to share with you in a later episode. So let's get to harvesting.
Yes.
So Cindy here is going to be picking some cucumbers, and we do actually have, right next to Cindy, are some pole beans. Those actually just decided to start growing up our little bean trellis here, and boy, are they loaded up. They are just really loaded up nicely, actually. Some are a little too far gone that I noticed, you know, something like some down here. Definitely a little more mature than I would prefer, but we're gonna pick them all. But we do have some surprises down here that are going to surprise you. Here, baby, you want to grab the?
I have a cucumber over here.
Oh, you have a cucumber over there. Okay.
Yeah. It's right here.
Nice. Oh, it's kind of wrapped up in the vine there.
Cucumber. Has a really cool shape.
Nice cucumbers. Oh, I see one down there too. See one hidden in the
Do
ground?
you think it's too tiny though?
No, I think it's good.
Good. Oh, I really wanted to leave.
There you go. Awesome. So, some beans too. And these cucumbers here, these are actually seed savers. We're saving these, we let these go for ripening, and I just say we let these go like it was intentional. We really just forgot about them. But when your cucumbers turn orange like that, that means they're ripe. These cucumbers right here are actually unripe, but they taste better unripe, trust me. They get very bitter like that, but we're actually using those to save for seed. Wow, Cindy, you're getting a nice bean haul there. We do actually have beans here, Cindy. I think we're gonna try to pick at some point. There are beans in there that we always plant, and they're usually really delicious. But hold on, wait a second, Cindy, check this out. I just saw this. This is like a little permaculture garden right here. Check this out. This plant right here is lamb's quarter. And what is crawling up the lamb's quarter besides beans? Cindy, can you walk around there really quick and pick those? 'Cause I can't reach. Check this out. This is unbelievable. Actually, this is kind of a cool little development here. Look at all the, wow. It was almost like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Was it meant to be?
Very meant to be. Oh yeah.
So, yep, for anyone that is wondering though, lamb's quarter is in fact edible. It is a salad green. It is very invasive. However, it is seen as a food. However, I would consider it more famine food than anything. It's very bitter. I've tried it before. Not necessarily something I want to put in my salad, but you can if you choose. I think that's just about all. Nice haul there. Whoa. Yes. Good job.
I'm sure there's still more hiding.
We'll find them later. We'll get them later.
Find them later.
All right. So we have another intentional seed harvesting cucumber here. Another good one right there. It's awesome. Whoa, cool. Oh, nice. Got some big ones in there too. And then also, we do have more pole beans that just kind of decided to move along the trellis here. This looks really pretty. Cindy, look at that. It looks awesome.
Look at the mini cucumber.
Those died, yeah, unfortunately. Those died.
No.
The vines are all dead. But we do have another cucumber here. One for seed saving.
Yes.
Cindy, look at these right here. These are the lemon cucumbers.
Oh, they're so cute.
These are actually lemon cucumbers.
Nice.
I think we're gonna try one, but I'm pretty sure this one right here is
more beans.
It's meant for seed saving. So we're gonna save some seeds out of this one because that looks very, very past its prime. However, this looks like it might be this one looks like it might actually be ready to eat. We're gonna take one and slice it. Oh my God.
Wow.
Whoa. Garden slug, nasty. All right, check that out. That is a huge, huge Cocosal squash there. They do in fact get bigger than this, but of course that's only when they're severely neglected. These will still make some really good zucchini bread. If you get squashes like this or zucchinis like this, don't throw them out. Everyone says like, oh, I don't know what to do with them. I'm just gonna throw them out. You can turn these into zucchini noodles. You just scrape out the pulp and you can run it through a spiralizer. Cindy has one. I think you have a video on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Cindy has a video on that. I'll link it, to making zucchini noodles. And it's really cool, really easy, and it's a great way to use your zucchini. Also, we love making zucchini bread and zucchini muffins. So does work great for that too. At some point, they were doing well.
That's all there's left.
We had cantaloupe, and we also had a watermelon, but the watermelon never stood a chance. The watermelon, it actually does have little watermelons on it.
Oh, let's see.
Teeny tiny little watermelons. but they're so teeny tiny that they'd never turn into anything at this point. They just got choked out by the weeds. They were just too intense. Here, want to try a little mini watermelon?
No.
Here, I'll try it. Bad idea.
Yeah, things not to do.
Very bitter. So we do have some tomatoes here that are in fact ripe. I'm surprised with how much damage has been done. Once the tomatoes fall over, the slugs pretty much come and have a buffet on our garden. But we do in fact actually have some tomatoes. There was a ton of green ones too. So it's not like our methods are working. We just have to do a better job of trellising. The trellises should have been, well, they should have been trellised up about 4 or 5 times, but they only got once because we neglected the garden. But they would have had lots and lots of tomatoes that may ripen up, but I don't think they're going to taste the best. But we do, in fact, actually have some tomatoes that we'll definitely be able to eat and enjoy. Any tomato's a good tomato, but this is what happens when they touch the ground. They just, yeah, sad. So we do, in fact, actually still have some stuff growing pretty well. We have, over here, we do have a tomatillo that's just loaded with flowers and fruit that we'll totally let ripen up because we'll make some salsa verde. These are the purple tomatillos, and those are really, really cool. Those are still ripening up. But we also do have, in fact, here, I'm going to try to thin it out later on today. We actually have a sweet potato vine. That's right, we do have a sweet potato vine that I planted here. And there's another one over here. They have definitely been neglected, but they're doing actually well despite being neglected. You know, you got some right here too. So there's like 3 plants right here that are doing fairly well, and hopefully they're going to continue to do well. I'm going to clear them out, and we're just going to give them some space to breathe, and hopefully we can kind of revive them. Cindy found some more tomatoes over here. These are they're called black plum. So those are really pretty.
There's more.
Oh wow, there is more. Okay, so that was a pretty, oh wow, those are pretty, I like those. All right, so we actually have something very exciting over here. Cindy's gonna get to haul in some massive amounts of peppers. We had an absolute bumper crop of peppers this year. Now again, as many of you know, this may also be a testament to the giant weeds. We used trifecta over this entire garden here. And in the springtime, we loaded it on. I think we put close to 100 pounds of trifecta over this entire garden. And everything grew really well, including the weeds that are taller than I am. But the stuff that did really well yielded like incredible amounts. These are jalapenos.
Yeah, a lot of jalapenos here too. Should we leave some though for next?
No. Take them. Oh my gosh, there's so many peppers.
Look, these are bigger. I probably
There's a bell pepper.
Oh, I got the entire plant.
Check out all these jalapenos. The jalapeno plants are just exploding. I mean, and look at this hold on, check out this bell pepper. That's a good sized bell pepper. That's a really good sized bell pepper. What do you got over there?
More bell peppers.
So many they're falling on the ground.
So many.
All right, over here we also have more peppers just loaded on.
This is our prize one though. This takes the cake.
Oh, whoa! Oh my gosh!
This is more pepper than plant.
That's more pepper than plant. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that one.
No.
Whoa, hold on, Cindy, over there, totally, hold on. Check out how big that bell pepper is. I see it, it's like a behemoth.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh my goodness, pick it.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, no way. I'm still gonna eat this though. Hold that up to your head. Oh, turn it sideways, turn it sideways, turn it sideways. Like, no, flip it, there you go. Whoa, that's a big bell pepper. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's another one in there too. The bell peppers got so big this year. They're normally not that big.
Yeah, they're right here.
That is totally acceptable. I will totally take that. And they're
Not been eaten or anything.
They're actually red bell peppers, but I just fear they're gonna get eaten if we leave them for another 2-3 weeks. So let's just pick them. Okay.
There's another one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, hold on, that's the size we normally get on bell peppers. This is normally the size we get, but looking pretty good.
Oh.
Ooh.
They're all. Sorry, folks.
Cindy the pepper killer.
I know.
Okay, that's actually a really good size too. Whoa, man. Okay, so let's get back to this. Let's get back to this banana pepper harvest here.
Yes. Let's see. 1, 2.
You're just really good at killing pepper plants, aren't you? I'm gonna get you a pair of snippers.
I know. 4.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Those are beautiful peppers too.
You guys want me to show you a Mexican salsa recipe with these peppers? Give the video a thumbs up or comment and I'll do it. It's super authentic and very, very delicious and very quick to do actually. It's one of my favorites.
Oh,
Look,
that's a pretty one.
Beautiful.
That's starting to turn. Mm-hmm. That's how they should be when they're fully ripe, but they can't all get that beautiful. I'm not even really concerned about the plant. Yeah, I'm not even really concerned about the plant.
Yeah, because they won't be fruiting anymore, really.
Yeah, season's pretty much done.
I think we got about a little bit over a dozen of peppers here.
Oh, we definitely got more than a dozen. 1, 2, 3,
but some I
4,
think I picked
5,
from another
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, cool, because there was bell peppers on top of the ones you picked before.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest the rest of them and we will get back with you all. Oh, before we get back with you all, I do wanna show you the Anaheim peppers. I've never had Anaheim peppers grow that big in my entire life. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Also, jalapenos went crazy. We have still plants full of jalapenos. Some are in fact a little overripe, but we will, we're gonna pick the rest and then we'll get back with you in a second. So not that bad on peppers. If I don't say so myself, I think that's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
So now the next thing we have is onions. And yes, there are in fact onions in that bed. You can see one right there. You can in fact see one right there, and right there, and right there. They need to be harvested. Also, the basil needs to be harvested as well because it's gone to seed, and I may just save seed from it. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'll do yet, but it does in fact look very, very healthy. I mean, you got the grass coming up through it, but awesome, awesome basil, and the honeybees do enjoy it as well. So maybe I'll leave it. Who knows? We'll find out in a little bit. Do the honors of, I guess, picking. You might as well pick that one first.
They're all begging to be harvested.
They are begging to be harvested.
This one. That one.
There are
one.
also, hold on, baby. There are also some ones like that.
Oh wow.
You just have to, yeah, you just have to look first because there are a lot of onions in here. These are the red onions, really beautiful red onions. So all in all, not a bad onion harvest at all. We got quite a pile there. And the only way we were able to find them is by ripping up the grass and by kind of rummaging through it and seeing the tops, because a lot of the tops have been knocked over. So I think we got them all, but we'll never really know. We'll find out next year when they start coming up. And Cindy's going to do the honors of harvesting the largest cabbage we've ever harvested.
Welcome to the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, Cabbage Patch. Whoa. That is a Wakefield giant cabbage, folks.
Mm-hmm. So let's harvest it. I think I need a knife.
Just twist it.
Or just rip it right out of the ground, that works too. We did have an equal-sized red cabbage, but the rabbit ate it. Or started eating it at least, and then he got full.
Honestly, it's gonna need a knife.
Here. This is Mr. MIgardener material. Just do this.
I already ripped the whole plant.
Here. Take these leaves. There we go. A knife would have been good, but holy smokes, that is a huge cabbage. Wow. Oh, that's a massive cabbage. And not to mention, this was an equally large cabbage, but the animals have had their way with it. And we'll just kind of strip it down to its we'll strip it down to its core, and we'll still make a salad with it. We'll eat it. I know it seems gross, but never turn down fresh organically grown produce. It's still pretty heavy too. And you also have the Swiss chard that is absolutely massive. Just huge Swiss chard leaves. So Cindy, I think you should go ahead and harvest some of those.
It's taking up the whole camera, I'm sure.
It's just huge. Those are absolutely massive. The stalks on those are incredible. Cindy, that one is about as thick as your arm. That's unbelievable. Wow.
Also wonderful bouquets as well.
Definitely. Well, let's harvest a few more, and then we'll just harvest some kale, I guess, and then we'll call it a day. And there we go. There is the first large harvest from the MIgardener organic garden, and we have more than we know what to do with, so that's always a good problem to have.